Hi everyone, welcome back. These are my July buys for the £100 a month into crypto series. So it's been 3 months and we've had 12 buys in total. We have spent about just under £300. Our total value is at £277.42. So we're actually down about 8%. This was down about 16% since we had averaged down. We are actually looking at 4 winners and 8 losers. We have Solana, ETH, Bitcoin, and BNB. So Bitcoin is looking at about half off right now. Binance about 60% off. Ethereum also about 60% off. Solana still down about 75%. So very interested in what the returns will be like. So we're looking at a 2.83x if we return back to all-time highs, which I think is still a long way away. Everything at the moment is still in the red, but if I take you onto the purchases section, I'll show you something a little bit interesting. Here we have our July buy. Here we've got our June buy, and here we've got our May buy. So when we were buying in May, very much, again, like I said before, sell in May and go away. We've had a very bleeding month, at which point we'd lost 5 on both of these: Bitcoin, Ethereum, and then Binance, and then Solana. Going into June, similar story. Bitcoin and Ethereum just sort of bleeds less, and you can actually see how Binance starts to lose more with that rotation. Solana was sort of a bottoming out at this point. Then moving on to July, we actually see a very different story. So you can see on the right hand side here, so distance to last all-time high. So you can see we were buying higher than average, 36% from all-time highs for Bitcoin, 53% for Ethereum, Binance 53%, Solana 71%. So moving down onto July, we can actually see, that gap has widened. So Bitcoin had dropped, we're looking at almost 14,000 there, pounds in drop for Bitcoin. Ethereum, we're looking at 67%. Binance Coin 60% down, and now Solana 75.9% down. So we sort of caught a little uptick. You never know how long that's going to last, but all that this is showing me is we have kind of come down to this level of support, one which we didn't have in May, and that had just fallen through the floor. We're actually picking up things at a slightly better price. We've also established how much we want to put in, including fees. So we're actually not buying 25 of each every single time, because we have to pay 40p in fees across all of these. So that is a green week for us. This value, we're only down 7% now, so we've done a pretty decent job of sniping a sort of entry. Wasn't really intentional though. As you can see, I'm trying my best to kind of stick to that first day of the month. I'll check in with you guys next month. So that's pretty much all I have for you. If you'd like to check out any of the previous videos, I'll have them linked on the video right now.